Howdy folks, welcome. Today's video all about Harborne, but I've got some business to attend to first, because when I did Bearwood, I missed, I hate that word so much, I missed a pub because I didn't know about it, didn't know it was here. It's really tucked away up in a park. It's called 1,000 Trades in the park, which kind of gives that away. So yeah, hand on heart, I didn't know about it, so I actually did, for once, miss a pub. I feel dirty just saying it. I don't miss things. I do extensive research. I don't miss things. But no, I didn't know about it. So, since it's just down the road from Harborne, while I'm on the way to Harborne, it makes perfect sense to tick it off, get it over and done with. I can put that mess behind me, and we never have to speak of this again, okay? Yeah, I thought so, good. Right, so I'm in the park, as you can see, and it's quite a beautiful park. Splattering of snow all over still, and it is this. Just here, apparently, 1,000 Trades in the park. It's only 11:30, but it is open early, because it also does, it's like a tea house and stuff as well, apparently. It's a gorgeous building, that. So, 1,000 Trades in the park, in Bearwood. Let's get this done. Let's get ourselves to Harborne. Again, opening hours are going to be against me today. I think there are some that are opening from 11 and 12, so hopefully we can find enough to do. But let's get this one ticked off and out of the way. 1,000 Trades in the park, on the park, sorry. 1,000 Trades on the park, not in the park. 1,000 Trades on the park, stop one of my day. Apology for missing this was justified, because it's fantastic, and I'm really pleased. So thank you again for sharing and reminding me that I needed to come and do it, and just let me show you around, because it's just lovely. I mean, it doesn't get much better as a setting for anywhere, does it, than looking at that anyway. What a gorgeous little place it actually is. So a tea room and stuff, as well as a bar and a pub. But the beauty in this, for me, lies in the beer choices, because it's nice to start a day with such a wonderful array of stuff on. So whether you want cask or keg, I've gone with Attic because they are very, very local to here, and I've not tried the Union, so it's a hazy IPA at 5.2 to start my day off, which is not a bad way to go. They are dog friendly, as you can see, and it is just a lovely, great little place. So thank you for reminding me that I need to get out here. I wonder what the rest of the day will bring. I have a feeling it might be downhill from here though. Who knows? Let's hope not. Let's think positively about Harborne. Here we go. What a great place to start. But I've made it into Harborne now. I'm going to say Harborne rather than Harborne for the rest of the day, because that was how the locals in there were referring to it. Harborne. So Harborne, where stop number one of this particular quest will be a Green King pub and carvery called Old House at Home. So again, I know exactly what I'm going to be getting with this one, but the good news is it's one of those that was always guaranteed to be open dead early. Screen and stuff out in the garden for you to be able to watch the sport outside, which is always good. I love the, it looks so pretty with the snow, don't it? It is cold again. So, stop 2 of me day, and the first to Harborne, Old House at Home. Beer-wise, it's not a great start. Abbott and Green King IPA. You know, I'm going to have an icebreaker pale in here. At least we do quite like that. It's a nice bar area. Really nice bar. So I watch all the sport in here. Pool table and bits like that. So yeah, apart from that, it's pretty nice. Just not the best beer choice. Decent little start. Lovely little wander down past some really nice houses to get to stop number 2, which is this, the Court Oak. Now I can't work out from the outside whose pub this is, which brand, but it's very, very nice. Got to say that for you. It looked like it might be an Ember, but there's nothing outside anywhere that says Ember, so I'm looking forward to finding out what it is. So it's stop 3 of the day, and it's the Court Oak. While I remember, just bumped into a lovely chap called Pete from the Far Post in the first pub. Who's very kindly given me one of his badges to proudly wear today. Cheers, Pete. Appreciate it, mate. Lovely to meet you. He's of course a Michelin Butlers, which explains why it is such a beautiful. It's a really old building, really beautiful building, and that totally explains why it is, because Michelin Butlers generally tend to buy absolutely beautiful buildings. Gorgeous looking place, nice roaring open fire, TV screens and things in here, Doom Bar on 2 of them. I've gone for Pale Brummy, which I have had before, but I quite like. And it's just a nice looking boozer, isn't it? Just a nice looking place, plenty of dining space down that end. Gotta love it. It's also got a really gorgeous restaurant space. Oh, and that fire, look at that fire go. The fire's amazing. Gotta love it. Yeah, beautiful pub. Michelin Butlers always are pretty beautiful. Good beer garden space out to the back as well. Look. Yeah, really good. Good pub. Let's try and get the rest of the outskirts done, and then we can get into the town. We can dump the car, and we can get on with the rest of today. So I've come down to Copper Fox Bar and Grill, literally at the bottom part of Harborne. So that will be my 4th stop of the day. It's definitely a desi pub, so you've got the dining side on the other side, so I'll come sit in the bar area. It's a bit quiet. I couldn't work out if it was open or not, because there's obviously some form of renovation going on. But it's open, and the bar is decent enough looking. So it's got the screens and stuff in the sport for the bar, dartboard, things like that. Loads and loads of keg choices. No cask though, but you do find that in most of the desi pubs in the area. None of them have really got any cask on. It kind of feels like now I've gone into a different world. So I'm a couple of miles from Birmingham city centre. That's all I am. And this honestly feels now like in the middle of some picturesque, beautiful little village. So the next stop is this, the Bell, as you can see, and it is one of the few pubs left in the UK. I have done one before, but one of the few pubs left in the UK that actually has in the backyard a bowling green. So that is actually a fully functional, well, not when it's covered in snow, I should imagine, but a bowling green. What a beautiful setting and fabulous outdoor space as well, look. So the Bell is my next stop of the day, and even before I've got inside, I am thoroughly blown away by the absolute beauty of this one. Wow, wow, wow. So it's actually owned by Stonegate now. Stonegate have actually bought some exceptional buildings over the last few years. I will say that for them. But this is incredible. So it's over 300 years old at least. It's not even or level in any way, shape or form. Every single beam is slanted. The floor is sloping. Every single bit of it feels old and spectacular. Also built on consecrated grounds. Sort of church, isn't it? Yeah, this apparently it's not haunted though. And anything that falls off the shelf they put down to where it falls down, because it's not level, is it? So have a look at this. This is just one of the absolutely exquisite looking little rooms. How nice is that? Absolutely beautiful. And so that garden that we were in a minute ago, you come through this door. Oh, you push, there we go. Come through this door and you'll get out to the outside bit. And the other room's full of diners, but let's look at the beams and things in here, how absolutely stunning this place actually is. And bar-wise, decent enough line-up on the bar for both keg and some cask. So yeah, it is quite an incredible looking little space all round, isn't it? You've got to love a pub that looks like this. That is it for the outskirtsy bits. So everything else I'm going to do now should pretty much be in the centre. I still can't work out if it's supposed to be a village or a town. If it's a village, it's a big village. If it's a town, it's a small town. Either way, it's cute. So for the towny part of it, as we're going to call it, the first spot is an Ember, and it's called the Green Man. I like Ember Inns. I'm a big fan of their pubs in general. They've always got good ale selection, always got good food, and decent staff normally. So the Green Man is my next stop of the day. As with all Embers, it's very, very nicely decked out, as you would expect. They're all very similar. So when you've been in one Ember, you've been in them all, but they're always reliable. They're always solid. Keg range is always excellent. Wingman from Brewdog and stuff is always on, as it is in here. They've got 3 real ales on. But it's a very nice, it's dog friendly in the bar like they all are. So you've got up there Madry, Coors, Stella, Guinness, Carling, Dark Fruit, Stowford Press, Peroni, Wingman on, and let's have a look around. But the ales on. So I've gone and bought in here Hogsback Tongham Tea, which I've never tried before. Tea stands for Traditional English Ale. Of course it does. So that's what it is. Lovely fire going over here as well. Look, again, making it beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely love fire. No problem. I love a fire, and that looks quite incredible, doesn't it? Yeah, good solid pub this. The best thing about now being in the centre part is this. Really, don't have to walk very far to get to the next one. So the next one there is the Plough. So yeah, this is the town centre sort of high, I suppose you call it like a high street. type part. So we've got to say, I know the hop garden I think is behind here somewhere. I can't get into that till 4. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the moment, so plough is my next stop. It's very impressive in here. Looks really nice inside. Lovely seat in there. Butty back and a bronze star on there that I've never seen before, but it's very, very nice. I've got myself a Rosa Blanca, which is that one there, that I've never seen before. A lager. I do like a lager, as we know. So let's see what it's like. It's not bad, actually. Nice to find a different lager that I've never seen before. Yeah, good place this. Don't come and pee in here. The gents' toilets are 2 floors up. Look. My word. It's like being in a Wetherspoons, but worse. Yeah, great pub. But yeah, honestly, if you need to pee, just hold it and go to the next one, because we're still going down. Look. Oh, it's quite a sweet little high street type area, to be honest. Plenty of stuff, variety and things down here, and the sun shining right in my eyes, as you can see. But yeah, plenty of stuff going on. So I'm starting to wonder now to see what I come to, because there's lots more drinking establishments, pubs, bars and things like that down here, I believe. So let's see what I can find next. Very pleasant day out in Harborne thus far. Ooh, Spanish bar and restaurant. What's this one on the corner? See, so that says Harborne Village, but this is way too big to be a village, I think. Anyway, that's Rudy's, so that's a restaurant, a pizzeria. I'm not up for that yet. We'll keep going until we find something. I'll find something in a minute. Then as if by magic, Harborne stores. It's Craft Union. Sommar is obviously one I want to get in at some point today. That doesn't open until a bit later either. So I'm going to be doubling back on myself for little bits. But I don't mind, because it's not a particularly spread out little place. So I don't mind doubling back for anything just here. So Harborne stores, which is the Craft Union of the area, is my next stop. Classic Craft Union boozer. Friendly, bubbly staff, welcoming place. Good mix of people in. Mainly old boys drinking, to be fair, but it's, they're always friendly. They've always got a good mix. So we've got a couple of ales on. Admittedly, they are hobgoblin and green tea IPA. But don't knock it, because at least they actually have got some form of ale and stuff on, as well as the rest of it. So it's your usual Craft Union sort of tap mix with those standard size Craft Union extra space. There's always people in these watching the horses and stuff like that with them, aren't there? So it is, and it goes on and on. DJ set up for the evenings, and it just goes on and on and on. It's a big old pub, this. Big old pub. But you can't go wrong with these. Proper community local. A friendly community local. I said all the Craft Unions normally are, but there's a few chain ones for me to do now. First of which is one of the lounge here. It's called Arco Lounge. Looks quite small, unless it goes a long way back. Quite small for one of the lounge brands. It's stopped 9 of the day so far. Classic lounge, but yeah, it's small in size compared to a lot of them. It's got the garish lampshades and stuff, as you would expect. Yeah, quite small compared to them. I've gone with old moot in here because yeah, there's not an awful lot in here that well, there's nothing in here that I've never had beer wise. So I always try and go something different. It's a little bit of a palate cleanser, an old moot. Yeah, quite small, nice enough, nice friendly place though. We've all got that chain of pub, haven't we? The chain that sort of makes us shudder and cringe. I mean, oh, I really don't like that brand or that kind of vibe with it. And anyone that's watched the videos before probably knows that mine is Slug and lettuce. I can't get on board with anything about what they do. It's not my cup of tea in the slightest. It really isn't. But you can't judge them all from that kind of preference. So the next stop in Harborne is, of course, a Slug and lettuce. I mean, I didn't mind Yates's. So they're SFI Stonegate owned brand. I'm assuming that's still the case. I'm assuming they still own Slug and lettuce. But it's just one of those vibes, those brands. They don't resonate with me. Nothing they do. They're overpriced. I think they try to be something they're not normally. But we'll go in. We'll see what this one's like. It's top 10 of the day, and it's the Slug and lettuce. And you wonder why I don't like these. So I thought, you know what, I've had quite a bit of beer today. I'll have something a little bit different, a little palate cleanse. You know, those who watch the channel know I'm partial to the odd blue WKD. I don't mind them at all. Quick blue wicked, 3 for £6 in a craft union. So I thought I'll have a quick blue wicked in here. £5.50. £5.50. It's not got any like gold in it. No, it's just a blue wicked. £5.50. Oh, Slug and lettuce literally are my crux. I literally just do not get it. I don't get it. When they're swanky looking, they always are swanky looking, aren't they? So that's one thing. But yeah, £5.50 is what the blue WKD. Breathe it in, folks. I'm planning on. Believe me when I say I am savouring every last drop of this. I'm not gonna lick it. Yeah, £5.50. Oh, still just a blue wicked. I just, in all honesty, I can't get on with Slug and lettuce. I just can't. At that price as well, £5.50. I'm still shaking my head at that. Right, next one. Again, it's only a 30-second walk down past Waitrose, which is this here on my left, and it is this one, the junction. And I get why it's called the junction, because literally look where it's situated, literally in the centre of 2 rows, so on a busy junction. So the junction, it's a beautiful building. That is, look at that, a full thing of that. Yeah, that's an absolutely beautiful building. So let's go in and see what it's like inside. My levels of excitement have gone through the roof in here. This is a wicked place. Not only is it beautiful inside, but a beer selection absolutely fantastic. So it's gorgeous anyway. That's a keg, cask, whatever you want. Plenty of great choices on that though. So I've gone for this from Two Tribes Campfire, a hazy IPA, which is excellent. So there it is, yeah. But what a great looking place. Beer choice, amazing. Very, very impressed. Even the tiling in the back of this really impresses me. Yeah. Gorgeous. I was just on the way to the toilet, so I thought, yeah, wow, the tiling. But yeah, it's a very impressive place. Very, very impressive. From there, I absolutely loved the junction. I thought that was absolutely 10 out of 10. Beer choice, staff, aesthetic of the pub, cask, keg, craft, whatever you want, they've got you covered. So I thought that was amazing. Little triangle to do now, and I know O'Neill's is one of them. There's an independent and there's O'Neill's. So we're going to go and do O'Neill's, because I might as well split up the chain stuff that I'm not really a fan of by 2 independents before we head back up the old high street bit to carry on. So O'Neill's will be up next, and I'll see you outside that in a second. This is a very sad site. I'd love to know the history, if anybody knows what this royalty was. Beautiful old building this. Absolutely derelict. What a shame, because that is, I bet that was thriving at one time. I bet that was an absolutely stunning building inside as well. So it's right by O'Neill's. So there we go then. O'Neill's is stop 12, I believe, of the day. And we know what we're getting before we go in, don't we? So I might have a Guinness, who knows. One thing I can say for O'Neill's is they do have an absolutely belting selection of kegs. So some of those, but look at all the bits they've got on. But it gets better. You can come round to the other bits. Cut from Brewdog, Neck Oil, Camden Pale. So they do always have an absolutely belting selection of stuff in these places, which is, they're a lot better than Slug and lettuce, aren't they? The blonde lass there with the sandwich plate as well, she's incredibly plausible, an absolute asset to this business. Like, she's very welcoming, very friendly, very chatty. Just a friendly place. So much better than Slug and lettuce as a brand, I think. As far as O'Neill's go, that was all right actually. So that blonde girl, she's really, really good. Like, every customer that comes in, she's on the ball with, which is nice to see. It's like enthusiasm. If she's not the manager, she should be. She's very, very good. But walk down the other side of this little triangle bit then, and you'll come to the new inn. Again, on a crossroads, on a junction. Looks very nice. This is obviously an independent as opposed to a chain. So looking forward to doing the new inn, and then we'll carry on working our way up as it's getting dark. We'll carry on working our way back up to everything else that still needs doing in Harborne. I wonder around and I said that it's now an independent. It's better than that. It's now a Jules pub. So this is a former Marston's place, right? And honestly, I've been for a walk around. Aidan Bernie that run this place are absolutely superb. Now a Jules pub. Been a Jules pub since like the middle of this year. So if anybody doesn't know that this place has sort of changed and upped its game, I'm about to show you something really special. Because this place is this is Harborne's hidden gem, without a shadow of a doubt. Tucked away down the bottom of the high street bit. This 100% is Harborne's hidden gem that you need to come and see. So yeah, now a Jules pub. Honestly, so Jules. So I've gone for Draper, which the seasonal Jules I've never tried, but look at how beautiful this place is. It's dog friendly, as you can see. Oh, look at this little sweetie as well. It's dog friendly, but you've got to come on a walk with me. You've got to see the rest of this. So a former Marston's pub, and you know my feelings on Marston's. Probably the worst pub operator in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. If Marston's seriously are running, so Bernie and Aid, they've been here for 7 years. So they ran this when it was a Marston's. It got sold off by Marston's to become a Jules. Right. If Marston's can't make a pub as beautiful as this, these are original features on the ceiling and stuff as well, the tile floor. If Marston's can't make a pub as beautiful as this work, because they're forcing rubbish beer on you, Wainwright's, pedigree, you know the score. If they can't make a pub like this work and they have to sell it, then the problem is not with the people running the pub, the problem is with the company. Because just look how beautiful this is. But this is the second biggest beer garden in the whole of Birmingham, apparently. So let me take you outside and show you the second biggest beer garden in the whole of Birmingham. And they're due a refurb. Jules are going to put some money in to do what they want to do. So a former bowling green. Said we saw a bowling green earlier. Outhouse, got no heating at the moment, but great in summer. But yeah, another former bowling green out here. Look at the size of this beer garden. This place is just brilliant. Honestly, if you are still tarring this with the brush of it being a Marston's and staying away because of the hobgoblin rubbish that they might put on the bar, don't. Get yourselves on board with this now. Jules, if you don't know Jules Brewery, they are fantastic. Not in this area very much, so it's a new venture for Jules, but honestly they stand out for me as one of the best breweries in the country, especially, and their pubs, much like Everard's and things like that, their pubs are impeccable. The people that run them normally know their stuff and have a passion for doing what they do, and you have got to come down and visit these guys and see this one, because honestly this is this is going to go from strength to strength now as a Jules, trust me on that. I want the new inn to succeed under Jules and under those guys who are running it. I want that to succeed like nothing, no one else has been. Honestly, I think that is such a gorgeous little pub. It really is. It is the hidden gem at Harborne. I'll stand by what I said. And you definitely should be getting down there and supporting it. Now, it's not a Marston's. Just classic, isn't it? Classic Marston's. Run a pub into the ground, try and run your landlords into the ground, and then blame them, and then sell it. It's just Marston's all over. Marston's are the dross of life. So, yeah, go and support that. But walking back up the high streety type bit now, so it is open. Sommar. So I've done all of their other ones, including the ones that have shut, like the Solihull one now. Done all their other ones, the Birmingham ones, the one just up that's not called Sommar, the one just up in Bearwood. Done them all, so looking forward to doing this one. They're always good. Sommar up next. I told you, I absolutely love these places. They are, honestly, they know exactly what they're doing with whether it be whether it be craft beer or just normal generic stuff, cans. They've got you covered in Sommar. This is a brilliant one as well. Look at this. So here's your beer board. There's your beer board. Look at that. But so it's not just about what's on up here. Although I have gone for, it's one of their own. What have I got?
Sommar Respect.
Sommar Respect. So there you go. Sommar Respect. But look over here. Look in here. Black Iris. Respect, love a Black Iris beer, as anyone who follows this channel will know. And I've got some absolute, these are the Black Iris ones, these cans that are like this. That squid, the Vault City stuff. I've got myself finally found a Here's Johnny. So I've got one of them to take away, which will massively please my wife when I go home with yet another craft beer can to put in the ever-growing fridge of things like that, you know. But yeah, what a wicked place. So come and support these, because they thoroughly deserve it. Here's a fun fact for you. Hey, don't say it's Sommar. Amy, she's brilliant, by the way, the manager in there. She's absolutely brilliant. She's passionate, she's knowledgeable, she's articulate. She just knows her stuff, and you can tell that she is a genuinely passionate person about craft beer, which is exactly what someone like that needs. But apparently you don't say it's Sommar, like I've always said it, it's Sommar. Learn something new every single day here, there. Every day is a school day. But walk from there for a minute. Come to the White Horse, Ostler's tap room. This is Ostler. So I don't know much about Ostler, but just there. So if something's somebody's tap room, chances are their own beers that I've probably never tried, I'm probably gonna enjoy. So this is up next. It's the White Horse. So it's an old side street pub, and it's dog friendly. That is absolute sweeties. But so Ostlers own it. That's there. You saw it. Terry's Gold is what I've got, and I'm quite impressed. So yeah, a very nice old school feeling pub. It's just got that old school pub feel about it. It's got Jaipur on as well. So it's got Abbott, but you know the oldies apparently like it. A bit of craft and attic one on the thing. Yeah, good boozer. After a shivery 5-minute walk, and I've got an even longer walk to get to the last one for tonight. Whew, brings me to the Hop Garden, which is this. Yeah, I'm well looking forward to this. Everyone said I'm going to love this. Craft beers, yeah, craft beers out aside. I'm going to love this. Aren't I? So, Hop Garden is the last one of the sort of the high streety town centre-y part of Harborne. Then we've got one more to do, which apparently counts as Harborne, the White Swan, and that's us done for today. Right, I mean, again, this was shouted out so many times that we knew I was going to love it anyway. I've met the landlord a couple of times before, and forgot I bumped into him in the jewellery core. I bumped into the place before, but you know what? That didn't. I'd forgotten because I'm me and I drink, but you've got to see around this. The Hop Garden is phenomenal. Come with me on a journey of Hop Garden discovery, and you will appreciate every single last minute of it like I have. So, Shinies, Future Shocks, what I've got, I'm going in here. But sours, you see, German lagers, whatever you want in here. Landlord there, landlord, great fella. So bumped into him before. Cans, come on here. Black Iris, look, Black Iris. See, I've shown you them before today, but wicked place, wicked little followers. Video famous tomorrow. But walk with me. Camden Hells and Beartown on there. Walk with me this way, because I've just been treated to a little tour where you would not expect to find this in a little micropub. That again is a board that I would love to have in my house one day, because I think that is a sterling board. Look at the outdoor space for in here. So when it's called the Hop Garden, I now appreciate why it's called a Hop Garden, because the garden here is absolutely fantastic. In the summer, a real taste of pizza. The pizza oven in here. There you go, proper pizza oven. But walk with me. Walk this way, as Aerosmith once said. Obviously, it's winter, so, but on a Saturday night, they opened this bit, fully heated in here, and these seats, these benches, they're also heated. So an overspill area where you can come out in the winter and enjoy yourself out here with great beers, because the beers in there are incredible. This is another absolute 10 out of 10. 100%, you've got to come. You've got to come to here, and you've got to try some of the pubs around this area, because they've also got a little coffee hut out here as well. So I don't do coffee, as we know, but there's a little coffee hut that's open out there. An absolute 10 out of 10. Hop Garden. It's an absolute 10 out of 10. Everything about it, like it knows its stuff. It's amazing. It's well worth visiting. Harborne has been phenomenal, to be fair. I've had a banging day out. This is definitely somewhere you should be coming to visit. Give it a chance if you've never been. Yeah, give Harborne a chance, because it just is. I've seen some of the best old pubs I've ever seen. I've been in some unique places, some great craft beer places. So that's snowing. It's been a 12-minute snowy cold walk. But the final one at Harborne, even though I think this is Edgbaston, so I literally walked past the sign that says Edgbaston, is the White Swan. And so before I turn into Santa, you can see it. Look, it's snowing there. Right, before I turn into Santa, jolly fat man with a beard, you know, let me get into the White Swan, close this video off, and get myself back to somewhere warm. Yes, it's quite posh in here. It's definitely more of a dining space. And it's a pub, but it's a nice place to finish. And yeah, landlord on, as well as decent enough. Little tap mix, Peroni, neckball. So there's Asahi, plenty of stuff that I could be happy with. But yeah, it's definitely more of a dining place than it is a pub. But you know what? Happy enough to finish off here. If it's Harborne, it's Harborne. If it's Edgbaston, you know, I know what I do today. But yeah, good place to finish off. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Please hit subscribe. It really makes such a difference to us. And I'll see you in Stamford tomorrow.